Straight ahead on WBKB News at 11, the Sheboygan County Sheriff's Department is warning drivers to be cautious. Find out just how many accidents they've handled this month alone. Plus, Northern Lights Arena is offering people an opportunity to get out of their house and onto the ice Christmas Eve. And you may recognize a former WBKB sportscaster on tomorrow's episode of Katie Couric's syndicated talk show, Katie. We'll have those stories, plus your local weather and sports. WBKB News at 11 starts now.
From Rogers City to Tawas City and all points in between, this is Northeast Michigan's award-winning news team. Your source for news, weather, and sports. We are WBKB News at 11.
Sheboygan County Sheriff Dale Claremont is asking motorists to slow down and be cautious as winter road conditions have arrived early this year and the snow continues to fall. Good evening, I'm Ashley Reed. The Sheboygan County Sheriff's Department has handled 50 accidents in December alone. In 5 of those accidents, occupants were injured and transported to area hospitals. With heavy snowfall during the peak time for holiday traveling, Sheriff Claremont recommends people be prepared in case of a breakdown. He says, in quote, one of the most important things you can do is making sure you have proper tires for winter travel along with a ready kit to include blankets, first aid kit, and a flashlight. These days, everyone is carrying cell phones, so include a phone charger for your vehicle. Sheriff Claremont says most people will be traveling less than 50 miles. The department wants to see that everyone makes it to their destination and enjoys their holiday. And yesterday marked the first official day of winter, but like I just mentioned, snow and icy road conditions may have made it feel like winter for about a month now. While the snowfall today is between 2 to 9 inches more than last year, depending upon where you live, Alpena County Road Commission Manager Larry Orcutt says this is not necessarily an accurate indicator of the winter road treatments that have been required this year. The Alpena County Road Commission has used approximately 1,020 tons of salt to date, compared to 600 tons for the same period of time last year. In Alcona County, the Road Commission has already used 625 tons of salt compared to an average of 408 tons of salt the past 3 winters.
Now the snowfalls we've had, usually we can, it takes 2.5 days to cover all of our routes and get all of our roads cleaned out. Well, it's been snowing every other day. So we don't get finished up and we have to go back onto our primary roads and our state highway. So that's really impacted us quite a bit.
Campbell says the Road Commission makes sure to clear state highways first, then primary roads, and then local roads. Alcona County has averaged salting the roads 9 times in the past 3 years. They've already been out 17 times this year. Campbell says one of the biggest costs is fuel. Trucks average 1.5 to 2.25 miles per gallon plowing snow. He hopes the snow will slow down a little over the next couple months. Some people would rather use their snowmobiles to get around instead of dealing with their cars on the icy roadways, but safety is still important. The Alpena Snowdrifters Snowmobile Club offered a DNR-sanctioned snowmobile safety class yesterday at the Alpena Snowdrifters Clubhouse. The 6-hour class was for children ages 12 to 16 who must earn a certificate to ride on the snowmobile trails. 35 students attended the class yesterday, and after becoming certified will be able to ride on any designated trail in the U.S. and Canada.
There's lots of mistakes that we made, and we've got 3 instructors that have probably made most of them over the years. And if we can help them out so they don't make the same mistakes and they have a safe ride and they know how to take care of the machine and to recognize situations that could be precarious. We emphasize certainly, the alcohol and drug situation is 0 tolerance.
Instructors focused on snowmobile safety, responsibility, and laws. All children also received booklets with extra information. Alpena has 93 miles of snowmobile trails that the Snowdrifters Club voluntarily takes care of.
When we have snow, which has not been the case the last 3 years, let's say, when we have snow, we groom several times a week, and when we do, the trails with adequate snow are nice and smooth and safe and well outlined.
For those who missed the class today, you can search for classes near you at www.michigan.org/DNR or sign up for the course online at www.snowmobilecourse.com. If you need a little time away from everything at home on Christmas Eve, Northern Lights Arena may be the place for you. Northern Lights will be hosting a Christmas Eve open skate on Tuesday during lunch hours. Family, friends, anyone can come skate from 11:30 to 1:30. There will be special hot chocolate and Christmas music. Concessions will be open as well.
And just to give an opportunity for family to come out and get out of the house and do something different, get a little exercise too.
Admission is $3 and skate rental is $2, so you can come have fun on the ice in good company for $5 or less. The city's International Association of Firefighters have scheduled another open skate free of charge the day after Christmas. That will run noon to 3, and there will be an open skate hosted by Northern Lights Arena again on New Year's Eve from 11:30 to 1:30. Now, some of you may remember Paul Gerke. He was the sportscaster here at WBKB, and this week he will be a guest on Katie Couric's syndicated talk show. He won 4 Best in Category awards from the Michigan Association of Broadcasting and eventually became the sports director before leaving the station here at WBKB in 2012. Gerke now works as the sports director at KIVI-TV in Boise, Idaho, and he has certainly found his claim to fame. For Halloween this year, Gerke presented his entire sports segment as Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell's character in the 2004 movie Anchorman. The video of the newscast surfaced on the internet, gaining national attention in nearly 3.5 million views on YouTube. Here's a clip from his Halloween impersonation.
Boise State will be looking to grab Colorado State by the horns on Saturday, but those Rams are tough. Just like the new Dodge Durango, with a 360 horsepower Hemi V8 and 7,400 pounds of towing capacity, the Dodge Durango is, this is video football. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Colorado State won only 4 games last year, and Jim McElwain's first as head coach, silly rookie.
Well, because of that, this week, Gerke got to hang out with the real Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell, and Katie Couric for a taping of Katie Couric's talk show, Katie. The episode is scheduled to air at 3 p.m. tomorrow on ABC. Well, coming up next on WBKB News at 11, the tallest building in Flint is no longer standing after implosion this morning. Plus, the value of gold is down for the first time in 13 years. Find out just how much its annual loss was after this break. Thanks for joining us tonight. In state news, the 19-story high Genesee Tower was imploded this morning in Flint. Consumers Energy employees huddled around the alleyway off 2nd Street near Saginaw Street around 7 a.m. as Flint employees began setting up orange and white striped barricades looped with yellow caution tape. Flint police officers said they were stationed outside the blast zone since last night, while Michigan State Police and Genesee County Sheriff's deputies combed the area during the evacuation. The University of Michigan-Flint closed its entire campus for the day, effectively extending the safety zone slightly north of the Flint River. And now it's time for today's top financial stories with your Money Watch. Some major retailers are in the middle of marathon shopping hours. Many Macy's, Kmart, and Kohl's stores have been open nonstop since Friday and plan to remain open right through Christmas Eve. Toys R Us has been open around the clock since Saturday. Sales have been disappointing for many retailers so far this holiday shopping season. On top of that, there were 6 fewer shopping days this year because of a late Thanksgiving. And gold lost some of its luster this year. The precious metal is down nearly 30% for its first annual loss in 13 years. So-called safe investments like gold and treasuries actually lost money this year as the economy improved and the stock market rallied to records. Want Broadway tickets in a snap? There's an app for that. 2 finance professionals who met at summer camp 15 years ago have created a one-stop mobile app for last-minute ticket buyers. Today Tix is a free app that lets you see all available seats at the best available price and then sends you proof of your ticket in less than a minute. About 20% of Broadway seats go unsold on average each night. Well, local gas prices up a little bit from last weekend, but staying pretty consistent this weekend. GasBuddy.com and AAA of Michigan put together local and state gas prices. The highest price for gas in Alpena is coming in at $3.29. That's at Shell. The lowest is at $3.28 at Admiral. Across Michigan, the highest price is $3.69 in Romulus, and the lowest price is coming in at $2.87 in Flint. Well, there's still much more to come on WBKB News at 11. Jeff Kolb will be here with a look at sports and quite a bit of snow today. I'll be right back to let you know how much is in the forecast. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's time now for a look at the weather. Quite a bit of snow today, but luckily temperatures weren't too unbearable outside. Today the high was 25 degrees. Normal high for December 22nd is 30 degrees. Low today dropped down to 19. Normal low 16 degrees. Record high for this day, 59 degrees. That was back in 1918. Record low was 13 below. That was back in 1935. Sunrise this morning around 8:10. Sunset this afternoon around 4:56. Currently here in Alpena, it's 17 degrees, but with north-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, it really feels like 2 degrees outside. Taking a look at our satellite and radar, you can see that snow coverage. Most of it has, well, a lot of it, I guess I should say, has moved across us and is heading to the east coast. However, we do still have some spots of snow over here in Wisconsin that will hit us throughout the night. Today we got about 5 inches of snow, give or take, throughout the area, depending upon exactly where you live. It looks like we may get some new snow accumulation of about an inch tonight. Low of 10 degrees, north winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then into tomorrow night, snow showers once again likely, possible accumulation of another inch, 12 degrees for our high, northwest winds around 10 miles per hour. However, that wind chill could hit as low as 3 below. And then moving into tomorrow night, we have about a 30% chance of snow, low of 4 degrees, north winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour, but still that wind chill of about 3 below. And then taking a look at the week ahead in our extended weather forecast, you can see that for Tuesday, Christmas Eve, a 20% chance of snow showers, partly sunny, high of 11 degrees, low of 6. And then moving into Christmas on Wednesday, snow is likely, about 80% chance of snow for Christmas Day, 30 for our high, 13 for the low. And then Friday we'll finally see some sunshine, partly sunny. We'll drop down to a low of 9 degrees on Friday. Then Saturday reach back up to a high of 26 and a low of 15. And now it's time for today's photo of the day. Today's photo was sent in by Diana Lamar. Diana sent us this photo of her backyard earlier today. The effects of Winter Storm Gemini. I'm sure lots of yards are looking like this, especially after the snow we got today across northeast Michigan. Thank you, Diana, for sending us this photo. If you have a photo you would like to send us, just email a photo along with a short description to news@wbkb11.com. And now for today's top medical stories with your Health Watch. 2 major studies suggest consumers are wasting their money on multivitamins. A panel of experts said in the Annals of Internal Medicine that the supplements do little or nothing to prevent heart disease or cancer or to protect brain function. Researchers found, in fact, that high doses of certain vitamins can be harmful. And the FDA wants the makers of antibacterial hand soaps and body washes to show their products are safe for long-term daily use and more effective than regular soap and water in preventing the spread of germs. The FDA has proposed that companies that can't prove this would have to change their products or relabel them to keep them on the market. An apple a day doesn't just keep the doctor away. According to a new report in the British Medical Journal, it can also prevent deadly heart problems. Researchers say if adults 50 and older ate an apple a day, that would prevent or delay about 8,500 deadly heart attacks and strokes every year in Britain alone. Well, in national news, Chase banks across the country were open for business today to deal with a massive credit and debit card security breach at Target stores. Target, meanwhile, tried to lure back customers by offering a 10% discount on almost everything in store. CBS's Allison Harmelin has the story.
More than a third of Chase Bank branches nationwide opened their doors Sunday to help their customers secure their accounts following a security breach at Target.
People need to get their money or access to their money or fix whatever happened, especially during the holidays.
About 2 million Chase customers who shopped at Target during the 3-week-long breach are now only able to withdraw $100 a day in cash and can't put more than $300 on their credit cards. Target announced last week criminals hacked information from as many as 40 million debit and credit cards used at their stores. Eager to repair its tarnished image, the big box retailer offered weekend shoppers a 10% discount. But still, some customers are wary.
We're going to pay cash because we heard about the accounts being hacked, so we thought we'd play it safe.
Experts say that large-scale data theft like what happened at Target is likely to happen again. They blame it on the magnetic strips on the back of the credit and debit cards, which are easy to copy.
They'll steal large numbers of credit card account numbers and then print counterfeit cards and use those cards until they're reported stolen.
The credit card industry says criminals will have a much harder time making counterfeit cards once the industry replaces the magnetic strips with digital chips in the fall of 2015. Allison Harmelin for CBS News, New York.
The credit card industry says cards remain the safest and most secure way to pay, and that when consumers find fraudulent transactions, they are not liable for any of it. Sports is coming up next. Jeff Kolb's here with a preview of what's ahead. Big game for the Lions today, huh, Jeff?
Well, Ashley, it doesn't get any bigger. It was do or die. I'll show you if they could pull it off. Plus, one special man making his way south to the ice at Northern Lights Arena. That and more straight ahead here on WBKB. Standing up to bullying is difficult, but as I found out, one local girl is using sports to do just that.
If she didn't pull her kicks and punches, she could clock you right into unconsciousness pretty easily.
She might be the most dangerous 11-year-old in Alpena. Her story shows just how strong women are, but what drove Tiffany Cherney to get into martial arts less than 2 years ago was fear.
They would come up to me and say names and stuff like that, and really bad names.
Bullying at school had left Tiffany worried about her own safety.
The world is what it is right now, and I just wanted her to be able to stand up for herself.
Since joining the Thunder Bay Martial Arts School, Tiffany has not only learned to protect herself, but won state titles at the Meyer Junior Olympics, sometimes competing against as many as 20 boys.
If you plot out her course and she continues to develop the way she is, she'll be a superstar.
But Tiffany isn't just fighting for herself. She hopes her success will convince other girls struggling with confidence to come out and fight.
They get used to being roughed up. They start to develop a strong inner spirit, and they're just poor targets for a bully.
It's that transformation that's now attracting other girls to Tiffany for strength, and her message is strong.
What I would say is, why would you believe them? I mean, if you can believe yourself, then you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. Girls, they aren't any different. They can do as many things as men can.
Tiffany says she hopes her talent will someday lead her to the Olympics. Over at Northern Lights Arena, one man making a very special visit on the ice this morning, straight from the North Pole. That's right, kids had the chance to skate with Santa on the ice today. Unfortunately, Santa, a scratch as far as lacing up his skates. He's still recovering from a recent knee surgery, and at first he wasn't so sure that many kids would come out and skate either with all the snow, but before long it became clear everyone wanted to make a good last impression and ask Santa one very important question as he narrows down his gift list and checks it twice.
What I wanted for Christmas.
And what's that?
Easy bake oven, Zoomer, Techno, and a new Cabbage Patch Kid.
An iPod, like a quad, and a Nerf sniper.
Now, Santa's been watching for good behavior all year long, but he also liked what he saw on the ice today as the kids showed their skills.
I'm surprised there's these little ones out here. Boy, I don't know if I could keep up with them or not. They really look good.
It's good. It's kind of fun.
The Street Cats and Ice Dogs wrapping up a 3-game set this afternoon. First period game tied. Andrei Kiselev scoring on the 5-on-3. Alpena up 2-1. Still 5-on-3. Pavel Bakarov to Saveli Skurikin for the one-timer. Cats going up now 3-1. Could 4-on-4 be a better situation for Michigan? Nope. Skurikin lighting the lamp again. He'd finish with a hat trick, make it 4-1 Alpena. How about 5-1? Any takers? Going once, going twice, sold. Vladislav Kostina, a far post. Then, in the third, Bakarov, his 15th point on the weekend as Alpena stomps Michigan 11-1 to complete the weekend sweep.
I tell them something in the intermission, and we start to play better. We start to play our style. We start to make happy our fans.
They knew right where to be. They were open, ready for the pass. So it just makes my life easier too.
Coming into today, most Lions fans were seeing the glass half empty, not half full. But the reality was that with a win and losses by the Packers and the Bears, Detroit would head into Week 17 with a win-and-you're-in scenario. The Lions hosting Eli Manning and the Giants. Third quarter, Detroit finally finding the end zone. Joy Bell paying a visit. Lions down 3. So how about some defense? Nick Fairley paying Eli Manning an early Christmas hug. That's good for 2 on the safety to cut the G-Men's lead to 1. And that wouldn't last as Theo Riddick chronicles his way to the house. 2-point conversion puts Detroit up 20-13. But 5 minutes away from staying alive, the Lions throw it away. Will Hill sprinting in with the pick 6. We're heading to overtime, and in OT, Josh Brown is going to hit this 45-yard field goal. And folks, that's a wrap as the Lions are eliminated from the playoffs, falling 23-20.
I think our team battled tooth and nail. We came up a play short, but you know, I mean, we came back.
It's obviously it's tough. City's proud of our effort, proud of our work ethic all year. You know, you got to keep fighting.
So last night we talked, the big game was the Lions game today, and it was not the result that we wanted.
No.
So I don't know.
Too bad they won't be going to the playoffs.
We still got some college football to go around here. Obviously, Michigan State in a big bowl game, and Michigan's got their bowl game, but otherwise it's on to basketball season and winter sports.
And then here in Alpena, though, the Street Cats doing great.
That's right. It's nice to see them get that nice 3-game turnaround.
Well, coming up next on WBKB News at 11, students in Illinois are attempting to break a world record, and they're doing it to get across an important message. Welcome back. You may have heard the Cup song in the movie Pitch Perfect, and that inspired students at Fieldcrest High School in Illinois to write a parody, "You're Going to Miss Me If I'm Gone," to get across the message of safe driving. Students in Fieldcrest High School's Safe Driving Group Focused have been anticipating this world record attempt for months. With the memory of 7 Fieldcrest students who died in car crashes on their minds, these students were ready to accept this challenge. Their goal is for everyone to remember their song, but most of all, its message. With the help of the local junior high and elementary school, they're targeting the record for an ensemble song with a message. With each flip and turn, they're remembering those fallen students. Healy says it may take up to 3 months until the school finds out if they've officially achieved the record.
Some fabulous coordination there.
Oh,
I was impressed. They have that down
And if you
pat.
could hear it, they're all exactly on beat with each other.
So they must have practiced hard, but
oh yeah,
impressive.
like they said, they've been practicing for months. So
I
hopefully
think
they can pull off the record.
Sometimes people think those things are silly, but that definitely is. That'll stick, right?
There you go.
People see that in the
Exactly.
internet. That'll stick. So, and remember, you can read more about our broadcast stories and get the scoop on more news items online.
Just visit WBKB11.com for sports, weather, and news updates anytime, day or night.
Or add us on Facebook at facebook.com/WBKBTV.
That will do it for tonight's show, but be sure to tune in tomorrow morning on 11.3. I'll be back with your morning news. Enjoy the rest of your night.